Thank you very much for taking out time and joining us today. My name is Raju. I am an engineer and also a YouTuber. I make videos on personal growth, productivity, and lifestyle. And I'm going to be your host for the webinar today and tomorrow as well. So today we are presenting the 2 days international webinar 2020 research methodology, trends, quality, ethics, and outcome from a global perspective, organized by MR College, Autonomous, Vijayanagar, Andhra Pradesh, India, in collaboration with the Industry Hospital Foundation, New Delhi, India, and it is a non-government organization that fights for just and right. We will be running a live Q&A at the end of each speaker's presentation. So you can unmute yourself then and then ask the questions one by one. We actually planned the lighting of lamp today, but unfortunately, because of the increase in the coronavirus cases, we avoided gathering in a place to ensure that everybody is safe, and that is why we all are working from home. So that's all from me right now. Now, without further ado, we will turn the time over to Dr. K.V. Lakshmipati Raju. I'm sorry if anybody wants to say something.
Good morning, Ruchika.
Yes, I will.
Dr. Kalyani Garu, my colleague, Principal MR College of MR College, Autonomous, and my senior colleagues, Radhakrishna Garu and Surnan Garu and Jaypal Rao Garu and many other colleagues from Vijayanagaram MR Autonomous College and participants. Let me at the outset congratulate the organizers, the MR College of Autonomous, along with Ruchika and her team, who has coordinated this activity. We all know, we are all aware the current scenarios. Given the national perspective on human resource over the years, what has been a weakness decades ago, that's our population size. Slowly, it has become a kind of a strength of late over the last few decades on account of HR, human resource, and its quality. The very size of the population, which decades ago was considered as a weakness to the country, has become a strength on only one count, that is human resource. And we all know the national government and the state governments that are at state level complementing each other on this aspect to improve the quality of education, which is central to rather building and developing quality human resource for upliftment of the nation. In this context, considering the country, we have several domains, national level fundamental research institutions and industrial research institutions and centrally managed CSIR laboratories, and also many of the industries, service organizations, and a vast majority of the educational institutions contributing to teaching learning. And though I actually don't tend to be a little pessimistic on this, but unfortunately, these domains, over a period of time, we are living in isolation, and the benefits of research across the domains is not really kind of compounding to give the kind of outcome to the nation. I'm happy today the college, MR Autonomous College, has chosen to organize one a 2-day webinar sessions to sensitize all the colleagues as well as the participants from all over on the importance of research methodology and the current trends, and also associated challenges in terms of quality, kind of integrity, values, ethics, research ethics. These aspects, it's a real, very relevant topic to take up. We all know, see, academic research, if you take undergraduate programs, UG programs, research programs, if you consider, whereas UG and PG and several other degree or certification programs have a clearly defined curriculum and content for people to fall in line and attain the outcomes. Whereas when it comes to research guidance, it is more individual, and kind of left to the individual's experiences. There is no structure scenario. Of late, the higher education systems have identified this weakness and brought into limelight the importance of research methodologies as a course for people pursuing research to undergo. I am very sure this would set right some of the weaknesses, gaps that we have been experiencing over the period. Hopefully, this 2 days webinar session would, the kind of battery of experts listed as speakers, substantially address the gaps. We all know, friends, any research, applied research in particular, industry sponsored research, the kind of ethical part of it, the positive outcomes normally will be shared, whereas the negative effects, if, for example, you take pharmaceuticals or plastics or many other products, the industry partners do sponsor advanced research in these areas for product and process developments. Naturally, they are expected, the research people in research sponsored by industry naturally will be fighting the conflict of interest. Therefore, the negative impacts of the same naturally won't be clearly shared to the society, and we do know the effects. So, ethical part of this natural conflicts arising out of sponsored research through industries and industry partners is one area of challenge needs to be tackled properly. And also research data, see, academic or industrial or R&D research data in Indian parlance, the outcomes are often reported in the form of articles and publications, and the data that normally humongous data that normally forms the base for such outcomes actually is often not shared and kept in open for others to take out. See, today the open source apps, we all know how they are speeding up the process of product development. Had it not been there, the kind of challenges in terms of reinventing what many of the people have done, we all are aware of. So is the case even in academic and industrial research. Unless the huge data of research that we all generate, having done some work, is shared openly with the parties, I don't think it would really help the cause, because the cost that going to such research is mostly public in nature through tax money, through funded research and all. There is a reason for us to be more concerned about, and I wish and hope these 2 days sessions, the speakers would throw reasonable light on and reflect on the challenges that the society, in particular India and its research, is facing. I wish all the participants go take the benefit out of the exposure, and in the time to come will subject themselves to a responsible research benefiting the society at large. I wish them all the very best, the principal garu, organizers, and all other colleagues and many participants, all the very best. Thank you for this opportunity.